From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
All right, welcome back to Big Country Politics. We're coming to you from a development in downtown Abilene. It's called Paramore Square, and we're joined by Stephen Dietrich you're the downtown city manager, and I just want to quickly remind people who you are and kind of what your job is here, because there's so much to talk about when it comes to living in downtown, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first, just remind people who you are and kind of what your job is.
Well, I am the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce's Downtown Initiative. I like to say I'm just the downtown development manager. So I'm here to really focus on bringing more residential components downtown, more commercial, more retail, restaurants, entertainment, just everything you can think of that we need downtown. That's kind of my job to help bring that in.
Okay, and then we reminded people who you are, and then that you've been on the show before and we've done this. So I really want to talk about what we're here to talk about, which is living in downtown Abilene. We're actually standing on the roof of a townhome in Paramore Square, one that's completed, and it's really a nice place. We're on the rooftop. Downtown Abilene is behind us, and this is what downtown living is really all about. Tell us about this development first of all.
Absolutely. Well, this is a great example of what we can have downtown. John Scott, he's a local attorney here in Abilene who has taken this project on. He's got this whole city block and has a full development plan to put in a number of these townhomes. I'm not quite sure the exact number, but I believe it's in the 15 to 20 range. This one has been completed. It went under contract in, I believe, about a week. The one next door is well under construction, and there's been a lot of interest in it. So it's really kind of proving the market for us. It's showing that there is tremendous demand for this type of housing, and certainly we're looking at downtown as a whole, and we want to be able to have a mix of housing. We know not everyone can afford to live in a luxury townhome like this, and some people just simply don't want this. They'd prefer more of a multi-family type situation in the heart of downtown. So we're looking at all of it.
And you may hear some construction, because you mentioned during this interview they are built, and why don't we just swing the camera over this way. They're building a second townhome right over here next to this, and then we're not going to tease you. We're going to show you some video during this interview of the inside of this place, the one that we're standing on the rooftop of right now. Yeah. So what we want to talk about is this survey that is ongoing right now, correct?
Yeah, we have a survey that's been launched. The Chamber has put together a downtown living preferences survey that's I believe available on your website, where we're just asking people what they want in a downtown living situation, the type of arrangements, whether it be a townhome like this or a one-bedroom apartment, also the type of amenities that they find attractive downtown, what they would want coming in, and just different things that help us to be able to tell the story on the demand side. Now, we also have just completed a study. We hired a company called Novogradac. They're a accounting company. They came in and did a housing needs assessment for us downtown, and that kind of gave us the supply side information.
That gave you some insight into what people are wanting and looking for, who are maybe looking in this direction for a place to live?
Absolutely. It gave us a tremendous amount of insight, both from the demographic side, economic indicators and things like that. One thing that I thought was interesting is that the average household size downtown currently is smaller than Abilene as a whole. Right now, our average downtown household is less than 2 people. So that indicates that studio apartments and one bedrooms are really going to be what's needed downtown more and more so.
So you're saying Abilene as a whole, when there's a family living in one home, there's more than 2 people. In downtown Abilene, yes, the average is 2 people living in a home, whether that be a townhome like this or any other kind of home.
That's
correct?
Exactly right. Yeah, less than 2 per household. So so the smaller units are going to be in higher demand.
Kind of just like what we're standing on right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So okay, and I want to go over some more results with you of that study and that survey when we come back on Big Country Politics from downtown Abilene.